no, Gert. Maybe the time has come to disband the group.
Disband the American Ladies Wing Walkers Association? Why?
There's only the two of us left.
Ah ha ha. Wing walking will make a comeback. You'll see. I mean, look at all the air shows across the country.
Most of them don't allow wing walking anymore.
Yeah.
And now they have to sit in harnesses on the wing. No actual walking. The speed of the new gliders is too fast.
I didn't just walk. I danced.
Now they go 150 miles an hour.
Did you hear what I said? I danced.
Yes, Gert, I know. On the wings of a World War I glider. And Freddie was a good pilot.
Barnstorm and Freddie, they called him. My Freddie was the best.
Yes, very considerate in terms of speed. And he only did one loop-de-loop per flight.
You know, what we probably need is better pilots. More pilots. Then we'd have more walkers.
Maybe.
Oh, Millie, don't you miss it? The wind whipping through your hair.
On a windy day.
That sense of power mixed with nerves. The earth down below like some sort of patchwork quilt.
On a nice day.
The strobing of the propeller that made everything seem like it was in slow motion.
I couldn't bear looking at the propeller.
And the low-lying clouds wisping by, bigger ones up above like cotton balls. And rubber boots gripping slippery wings. Oh, that thrill, that sense of danger, that rush, that knowing that you're still alive. Don't you miss all that? Don't you?
No.
No?
No.
Are you crazy? Or don't you remember?
It made me airsick.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, at least near the end. I'd take the Dramamine, but it didn't help. One time I threw up and it dripped down and fell on the back of the pilot. It was Freddie that time. Don't you remember?
No. Maybe.
Freddie was a good pilot. He was the one who told me it was time for me to hang up my wings.
Nonsense.
Freddie was a practical man.
Nonsense. He let me walk as long as he was flying.
Yes. And then he quit flying. He didn't want you on the wing anymore.
Nonsense. He was a great pilot. He flew for years. Wasn't his fault that his eyesight was failing.
His eyes had nothing to do with it, Gert. He was afraid you'd lose your balance.
Never.
You always said that a good wing walk depended on the chemistry between the pilot and the walker. You had to think as one, be as one.
Well, that's true.
So, when he stopped flying,
What?
you had to stop walking.
No, I didn't. We interviewed many pilots.
Freddie mixed everyone.
He wanted to find the right pilot.
He didn't want to find you a pilot. He wanted you to stay on solid land. That's why he retired from flying gliders.
Well, he loved to fly.
He loved you even more. If that was the only way to get you to retire.
You're just making that up. You were just jealous of how good Freddie and I were together.
Everyone knew it, Gert. Freddie told Herbie, and Herbie confided in Bee.
Like a bunch of high school gossips, that's what you were. Freddie would never. He loved to fly.
Maybe if you had been willing to just stay in the passenger seat.
No. He loved to watch me. Well, he'd spin and soar. And I could see the ground coming up towards us, and then he'd race up towards the clouds.